Good morning! It's the first real day we have here in Manitoba,
Winnipeg.
We got up a little later this morning, took our time, had some coffee, and we're in the car. Assessing the damage, Tia made a mess in the back seat, and so did I.
What?
Our luggages. It's okay, we'll just dust it off.
Well, yeah, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are going to something super exciting this morning. We are going to something that's in the Guinness Book of World Records. We're not going to give it away to you just yet, so follow along. Let's go.
Cliffhanger. All right.
Cliffhanger cliff.
That's what I said.
Okay, and drive.
To where? You have to GPS it. And GPS.
Okay, 1 second. We'll be right back. We've arrived at our destination. We're still not telling you what we're doing, but we'll give you a hint. It is a winter activity.
You mean it's amazing?
It's amazing. Amazing. All right, let's go see what it is.
We are here and it's enough with the cliffhangers. We are at a Guinness World of Record location. It is the world's most biggest and amazing snow maze.
So we're at a farm it's just outside of downtown Winnipeg, and it's called Amazing Corn. In the summertime they have like a cornfield maze, but in the winter they put together this giant snow maze. It's taller than us, so that's what we're gonna go walk through today.
There's stuff to find inside. They have sculptures, there's apparently fire inside. So we're gonna find some stuff.
We're gonna explore in the cold winter weather.
We are at the official start of the maze. There are two areas to go. You can try the left and the right side, and there's the stuff to find. There are 3 fires, the center lookout point, which I can see from here, a bale pyramid, and snow domes, and the other exit, or the exit. And then they said that you can try from the other direction, so I'm guessing from the exit to the entrance.
Dead end. Oh.
I immediately found the fire.
What'd you find?
Found the fire, 1 of 3.
All right, so we found the first item. What's next on the list, Andy?
2 more fires, a couple of snow domes, the center over there.
All right, let's go. Andy's leading the way right now. He's gonna get us lost.
No.
Oh, he found a snow dome! Are you the king of the castle, Andy? The amazing castle?
Alright, we found something. We're gonna follow the trail of hay.
Hey, I found something.
We accidentally found our way out.
We were looking for the second dome and we exited the maze. All right, we're done with the snow maze. We're not gonna do any of the luge tobogganing stuff just because it looks like it's mostly for kids.
It is, however, made up of a chute that you use to put corn to silos. So
it's really, yeah, it's really cute. They basically use like all of their farm stuff to make this awesome little winter fun zone. So now we're gonna go check out, there's a pumpkin barn and a snow bar, so we're gonna go check that out.
All right, so, sorry, what's your name?
Carly.
Carly's gonna explain to us exactly what's going on here. Take it away.
Okay, so this is our second year doing the snow maze here. This is the first year we've added on the snow bar, the movie theater, and the snow sculptures in the building that's attached to the maze. Yeah, so far it's so good. So I quite enjoy it. This is my favorite spot, so.
Awesome, thank you.
A lot of people go to Quebec, Montreal for the ice hotel. This is basically the more rustic equivalent. It's actually really cool. The snow bar is basically a giant igloo. I'm sitting in a snow chair in front of a snow fireplace. Not having a snow ice drink because I have to try, but they funnel your drink through this giant brick of ice to cool it. It's really cool and everything is very well done. Kudos. We're back at the Airbnb from the amazing corn. We almost died and got stuck in a field because that was the parking lot.
We did not almost die. So dramatic.
Dramatic.
Anyway, we're taking a small break. We came back to the Airbnb to eat some lunch. So if you haven't seen our other videos, one thing we talked about was how we are planning to save money and also just generally, you know, eat healthy because we like to eat healthy. So what we did
eat healthy because we like to eat healthy.
What we did is we actually, as part of some of our weekly meal prep, we packed, made and packed extra food with us that we can eat here on the weekend. So for lunch today, we brought with us some, what is this, beef with steak season on it. And we've got some stir-fried vegetables that we're gonna put it with it as well. And this is basically making sure that, you know, we don't spend too much money on eating out and we don't have to eat out all the time, so.
Also convenient.
Yeah, very convenient. We also brought a bunch of snacks with us, so I know I don't talk about this too much, but I do have some food intolerances, and usually when we travel, I put those aside because I want to try the local food. But because we're traveling every weekend now, I did not want to go off track and you know, eat these foods all the time because they make me feel like crap. So this is also helping with that.
Also, we're in Canada still. Our signature dish is cheese on fries.
Poutine!
So, nothing really all that new here. So we brought our own lunch and dinners.
I mean, how good does this look? Stir fry on the go in Winnipeg, Manitoba!
Alright, put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Bye. We'll see you guys at the next destination after we eat.
Lunch.
What's up?
We clearly have now eaten lunch. We have more energy. We warmed up a bit. And now we're heading to an area called the Forks, which has like a market and some trails. And it is also home to the Museum of Human Rights, the Canadian Museum of Human Rights.
Is it like an actual one? Like the main one?
Yeah, it's the only Canadian Museum of Human Rights.
Oh.
So we are gonna go check that out because it closes at 5, and then we're gonna actually walk around the Forks area and hit up the market. So hopefully we don't get lost. We'll see you in the museum. All right, our next pit stop in Winnipeg is the Canadian Museum of Human Rights, like we mentioned in the drive. We found the building. It's pretty architecturally cool looking on the outside.
Looks like a middle finger.
So hopefully it's just as cool looking on the inside, and I think we're gonna probably learn something new today about human rights. So, shall we go in? Let's go, because it's cold.
We're inside the Museum of Human Rights. Again, it reminds me a lot of the 9/11 memorial in New York. Very solemn, and it's going to be very interesting, I think. So, a couple ground rules in here. Have to be respectful, talk low, try to not get people in your shots, but you are allowed to film, but no tripods. So, gorilla pods or bigger, none of those. So let's go and see what's going on inside this museum. We're at the exit of the first hall, which has really just like an introduction about human rights. It's very interesting. I love how it's not Canada specific, and it also talks about some of the atrocities that have been committed in the world. Very unbiased, as unbiased as I think it is, and there's a lot of respect in terms of how they presented it. On my left here has a lot to do with the native Métis culture. I don't really know a lot about it, but they did a really good job to be inclusive, so a lot of accessibility features, things are in French and English, and then alternate between what's big and what's captioned. Nicely done.
Well, guys, that museum was way more than we were expecting. We basically were there until closing time. We actually had to rush the last little bit because they were gonna close, but it was super insightful and super well put together. Kudos to, you know, the museum staff and everyone and whoever put it together, because it was very, very informative.
Very sad.
It was. It reminded me exactly what you said when we visited the 9/11 Memorial and Museum in New York. It was very similar to that, and it was, yeah, definitely sad to learn about kind of some of the atrocities that occurred, not only in Canada but throughout the world.
Battery just died, so take
We're
two.
back.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, so as Canadians, we actually enjoy a lot of things that we take for granted, like we have a lot of basic human rights. Canada was technically the first to ever accept legalize same-sex marriage in terms of, wait, sorry, I should say, it was the fourth to legalize same-sex marriage, but was the first to actually perform one, which was retroactively made official. Anyways, we enjoy a lot of that, and this museum seriously made us reflect on what we're taking for granted. Yeah, like mind-blowing. We would suggest few hours, maybe 3. It's really awesome. The architecture is great, and you get to go all the way to the top, and you don't have to pay.
The Tower of Hope.
Yeah, the Tower of Hope, which overlooks this whole entire area of Winnipeg. Very, very awesome. So now we're gonna walk through the park and go to the Forks, which is some sort of market.
There's a market, you can rent skates, there's like skating loop trails. There's a big Winnipeg sign over there, which we'll probably go and take a couple of photos with, or I'll make Andy take photos of me with.
Let's do this.
What is happening?
I'm skating for the first time in like 15 years.
Thank you.
All right. This just really proves all Canadians skate, because I haven't skated in like 15 years, and I'm able to move without falling.
I don't know if he proves that, because I did figure skating for like 6 years and I don't know if I can do this.
Anyways, so you can skate around in this park here, and why not? I mean, What's the worst that can happen? Tia will roll her ankle.
They have a rink and they also have this cute path that goes like around the park.
So we're gonna go try it.
We're gonna try the rink first though, see if I can skate.
Alright, let's do this. You got it?
I need your...
No, go, do it. It's like walking on ice. I think I got my skating chops back. Sort of.
Oh my god. Okay, I somewhat remember how to skate.
Ready to do this?
I guess. Let's go.
Okay, we're on the path now. This is a skating path in the park. It's pretty unique to only some provinces. Manitoba, Quebec, there are 2 of them. If the ice was thicker, we could skate on the river, but we're gonna stick with the park today. Tia is making her way here, and we're gonna head down this path and see what happens. Not bad! It's fun! And I know how to stop. Let's see how Tia's doing. This trail is super cute, especially on skates. So we're back here with Tia. How's skating?
It's hard. It's kind of hard to do. Turns out, even if you learn how to skate as a child, it's hard as an adult. Clearly can't do it anymore.
It's just her.
No.
Sorry. Alright, well, we're gonna help her around this block and we might call it a day. So, enjoy the scenery.
Well, I think that ends our 24 hours in Winnipeg. We do have a little bit of time tomorrow morning. I have no idea what we're gonna do. I guess we'll see what happens. But right now, I need to focus on making it back so I can trade these skates in for boots. So that's it, guys. All right, Tia and Andy, out.